Most people don't realize they're standing at a turning point while it's happening. They think life will send a clear signal, a big opportunity, a perfect moment, a sign that everything is about to change. But that's not how it works. Turning points are quiet. They show up disguised as frustration, exhaustion, and the feeling that your current life just doesn't fit you anymore. And that's exactly where you are right now. You're not watching this by accident. Something in you knows you can't keep living the way you've been living. The routines feel heavy. The goals you once had don't excite you anymore. The people around you feel comfortable, but not inspiring. And every night, when everything goes quiet, there's that voice in your head asking, is this really it? The truth is, nothing is wrong with you. You're not ungrateful. You're not lazy. You're not confused. You're evolving. And evolution is uncomfortable because it forces you to leave behind the version of yourself that kept you safe, but also kept you small. Turning points don't come with applause. They come with doubt. They come with fear. They come with the realization that if you don't change now, you might wake up 5 years from today, living the exact same life, having the exact same conversations, and feeling the exact same frustration. And deep down, you know you can't accept that. Right now, you're in the phase where your standards are changing faster than your circumstances. You've already started thinking differently. You notice things you tolerated before. You feel irritated by routines that once felt normal. You're craving growth, discipline, control over your own time and direction. But your environment hasn't caught up yet. So it feels like you're stuck between two worlds. The old life that feels too small and the new life that hasn't fully appeared yet. That in-between space is where most people quit. They go back to comfort, back to distraction, back to excuses, because stepping forward means risking failure, judgment, and uncertainty. But here's what nobody tells you. Every successful person you admire went through this exact moment. The difference is they didn't wait for confidence before moving. They moved while they were scared. They started before they felt ready. They made decisions that felt uncomfortable because staying the same felt worse. And that's the decision in front of you right now. Not next year, not someday. Today. Because turning points expire. Opportunities don't wait forever. Energy fades. Courage disappears if you keep ignoring it. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to know every step. You just need to stop betraying yourself. Stop saying you want more while living like you're okay with less. Stop convincing yourself you'll change later. Later becomes never, and the longer you delay, the harder it becomes to break free. The good news is you don't need to change everything overnight. Massive transformations don't come from giant actions. They come from small decisions repeated daily. Waking up when you said you would. Working when you don't feel like it. Saying no to distractions. Investing in your future instead of escaping your present. The life you want isn't far away. It's built through discipline, consistency, and standards. It's built by becoming someone who keeps promises to themselves. And once that shift happens internally, everything externally starts to move. New opportunities appear. New people enter your life. Confidence grows, momentum builds, but it starts with one decision: refusing to stay the same. And understand this clearly. Growth will cost you. It will cost comfort. It will cost certain friendships. It will cost late night scrolling instead of working. It will cost excuses. But what it gives you in return is freedom, respect for yourself, control over your time, the ability to wake up without dread. And that trade is always worth it. You're not behind. You're not too late. You're not incapable. You're simply at the moment where your next move decides the direction of your next few years. And most people waste this moment. They ignore the discomfort. They numb themselves with distractions. They settle. Don't do that to yourself. Not when you've already felt the pull towards something bigger. Imagine yourself a year from now, looking back at this exact moment. You'll either thank yourself for starting, or you'll regret staying comfortable. And regret weighs heavier than effort ever will. Discipline hurts for a moment. Regret lasts for years. So ask yourself honestly, are you willing to stay where you are, or are you ready to move toward who you know you're capable of becoming? This isn't about motivation. Motivation fades. This is about standards, about deciding the version of you that shows up every day from now on, the version that works even when nobody is watching, the version that keeps going when progress feels slow. Stay disciplined and focus. I will see you in the next one.